Hello everyone, welcome to Electronics and AI Lab, and in this series of tutorial we're going to see every aspect about ESP8266. So to start with, in this video we're going to see how we can install necessary software to program ESP8266 board. In our case we're going to use ESP8266 NOG MCU. So we have majorly 4 steps to install the necessary software to program the NOG MCU. So let's start with the first one, that is installing Arduino IDE. Very simple step, you just have to search Arduino IDE in Google and you will get the first link. Click that and here you can see various options to download the Arduino IDE. So I'm going to use the first one. If you have a different choice, you can choose different options as well. If you want to donate something for them, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just click on download and you will get the software. Once you downloaded the Arduino IDE, click on it. Very simple step, just click on I agree, next. Give the necessary directory where you want to install this. Click on install and it will be installed soon. In the meantime, if you can subscribe the channel and hit the like button, it will be real help for me because it's a very new channel and I need lots of motivation and help from you to grow this channel. So your just one subscription and like will definitely going to help me in this journey. And if you want to share, also share with your coders group, that will be real help for me. So once the installation is done, you will be able to see completed over here and then you can close it. In the next step, we have to install the driver for the UART communication. So let's first check how we can decide which driver we need. So if I show you, majorly in the market you will get two kind of NOG MCU. One with CP2102 as the UART communication interface and the second one is CH340 as the UART communication interface. So based on your board, you can install the necessary driver for your UART communication. In my case, it is CP2102. So if you directly search on Google, you will get the software links. So for me, if I click here in the first link, I'll get the download instruction and also the download software link, which is here. Just download it and after that you have to install it. Once your download is done, install the necessary driver for you. If you have 64-bit, then this one. If you have 32-bit, then this one. Just simple installation, nothing else. After doing that, we have to see our ESP8266 is getting recognized by our machine or not. So go to device manager and plug your 8266 board to the computer. As soon as you do that, you will be able to see your device attached to the computer and you have to note the COM port. Here in my case it is COM port 3. Okay, so once this step is done and after that we also check the device manager to note the COM port. So now it is time to set the Arduino IDE so that it can recognize the 8266 board. So let's quickly power up the Arduino IDE and go to File, then Preference, and here in the additional boards manager URL we have to give this link. This is for ESP8266. If I paste it and click on OK, then after that we have to go to board, then board manager, and here we have to search ESP8266 and we have to install this board. Okay, once the installation is complete, you will be able to see installed here, means your IDE is now ready to accept ESP boards. Now click on tools hover on Borg and you will be able to see the ESP Borgs here. In our case it is Nog MCU 1.0, so we clicked on it, and after doing that you will be able to see that your Borg name got changed here at the right hand bottom. Now you have to see like on which COM port your Borg is attached. So we already saw in the device manager, for us it is COM3, so we'll select this one. Now our Borg is ready to be programmed. So as a last step here, we will upload a simple sketch to verify that our Borg is getting programmed properly or not. In the example section you can see many examples. I'm taking this Blink one, click on upload. So once this program will be uploaded in your Borg, one LED on the Borg will be blinked after each 2 seconds. So as you can see, it is now blinking after each 2 seconds. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something from this video. Also, if you like to understand ESP8266 in much great details, then keep following this tutorial series. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time. Bye bye for today.